Hi guys, this is part 2 of the video series I'm doing on memories or walking down memory lane. Anyway, the whole reason I started this little series is I have a lot of slideshows, a lot of pictures I took before I started doing video. Also, it's kind of like I don't know, after I wrecked my car, I kind of just, want to put some of the videos out there anyway. And like I said, most of them are pictures or slideshows, not videos, because that was before I started doing video. Anyway, this is part 2 of Memory Lane. The video coming up, or the slideshow coming up is a slideshow I took a couple months ago when I was in Georgia, probably about January or so of 2021. I didn't do the video. I was standing, I could have done the video on this particular one, but I was standing right out on the side of the road and right off of a busy 4-lane highway, so I decided not to do the video. I could have done a little of the outside. The door was open, but I decided it was probably best not to go in because, it was just so visible. Anyone could see me walking in, and there were some homes nearby. Anyway, so the first video is a slideshow of it's not a house, it's actually an old church, taken on the side of the road in Georgia. I can't remember what highway I was on, but anyway, it was in Georgia, somewhere near Royston, probably maybe 20-30 minutes from thereabouts. Anyway, here's the video. Hi guys, this next video is a video of a very old house, most likely an old church house that was, it was next to a church. Anyway, the church wasn't old though, it was kind of newer, at least it looked newer. Anyway, this next slideshow it's an old church house, I assume. I took a lot of photographs of it. It too was taken in January of 2021 in Georgia. And I'm going to assume it was a at one time it was a beautiful, home. Anyway, I was able to walk around the entire house. There were no windows. They'd all been, I guess, removed, but I was able to go around the whole thing and look. Any steps into the home had been removed, I guess, to keep kids, explorers from trying to, go in. Anyway, but I walked around the whole thing and I took as many photos as I could, and I was able to get photos of the interior as well. So anyway, the next slideshow is an old church house that I found in Georgia. That too is not too far from Royston, Georgia, maybe 15-20 minutes, because I remember I left, actually I take that back, Carnesville, Georgia. I left Carnesville, Georgia, the truck stop, and then I just took off. I wasn't going toward Royston. I'm not sure where I was going, but anyway, it was not too far from Carnesville, Georgia, maybe 15 minutes. No, not even that, probably 10 minutes out. Anyway, here's the slideshow. Hi, this next slideshow was also taken in January 2021 in Georgia. I was just on Joyride, probably had just left Carnesville, Georgia, truck stop, maybe, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, this was taken the same day as some of the other video, the one of the old church house, I think. Anyway, I was just driving down the road, and I happened to see this, I guess it looks like a ranch. And as I drove down, I stopped and I took pictures. It looks like they've got like kind of like palm trees or trees and then cactuses. That's what it looks like. It looks like a ranch. It looks like a ranch that belongs in New Mexico. That's partly why I stopped and I took pictures and, and I did the slideshow and I did all that, because it looks like it should be in New Mexico. Anyway, as I drove down the road, I noticed that it just went on and on and on, and the same fencing went on, which I'm going to assume belongs to the same person. There were a couple of different entrances into the ranch. Most of them were just regular cattle gates. That one was, I guess, maybe the main entrance, or maybe it was a back entrance. I'm not sure. Anyway, the rest of the entrances were cattle gates. It went on and on and on forever. I mean, it probably went for 2 or 3 miles down the road with same fencing, probably the same property or same property owner. Anyway, again, this slideshow was taken in January in Georgia, and probably not that far from Carnesville, Georgia. It's been a couple months since I did it. So anyway, here's the next slideshow. Hi guys, this next slideshow was taken in near Sumter, South Carolina. It's around the same time. It was taken, I think, early January 2021. Again, this particular slideshow was taken, it was near Sumter, South Carolina on Rambert Church Road. There's an old church and an old graveyard there. I believe it's called Rambert Methodist Church or something like that. Anyway, I'm actually going to come back and probably do another whole video on that particular one. I just thought I would include it here because it was taken in and around the same time. I found this church basically because actually the GPS didn't give me the right directions. I found it online on, I think, onlyinyourstate.com or something like that. It's about haunted places in the area, or allegedly haunted places, rather. I was there. I didn't, it was daytime though, so I didn't feel anything really weird or anything about it. It just was an old church, and the church is no longer in service. It's just a historical building, basically, and it's got a pretty nice graveyard. It was a nice day. I remember that. Anyway, I parked at the road and walked back up to the cemetery and toward the church, and because it's set a little ways off the road, and I took my pictures and I walked all around, and it was a warm day. It was a very good day that day. So, and that's partly why I remember it. Anyway, like I said, I'll probably come back and do another video on this particular one to kind of give a little history, because I don't remember the exact history. I'm going to have to look it up. It's been a couple months. A lot's happened in this 2 months. This is after after I had my car accident. So, and that's been 3 weeks since that. And it's just been a really hectic time. So anyway, I don't remember the story. So I'll have to go online, look the story up. I didn't do that today because, one, I'm at a truck stop and I'm getting ready to go in and start my day. I just wanted to, I'm running out of room on my phone, so I need to get some of the videos and some of the stuff off of my, phone. Anyway, so I was just decided, I had several videos I had done when in Georgia, and I decided this one was like right before that maybe. So I just decided, these were all done at the same time. All the pictures, all the places I visited, they were all pretty much at the same time. So I decided just to, put it out there. It's one of the last, because, and that pretty much ends the slideshows and videos that I've taken, at least for now. I mean, because I got a lot of others I've done during the pandemic. I got a lot of pictures, a lot of slideshows, a lot of stuff I did during the pandemic. Anyway, so anyway, this is the last video, or last slideshow in this video. And again, this was, part 2, walking down memory lane. I was in my little Ford Focus, the one I wrecked. So anyways, Rambert Church, I think it was Rambert Methodist Church, and I will try to come back later and do a little, because I kept the slideshow, so I'm going to come back later and do a little, do a little history of it, because that I don't remember, unfortunately. Anyway, I got to get off here. I'm going to go in and start my day, and I'm at a truck stop. I'm in South Carolina. Anyway, and I want to come back later. I'll do another whole something on that. But anyway, for now, this concludes this particular video with my pictures, my slideshows, my stuff. Anyway, memory lane, whatever. Here's the next video, and if you've watched, thanks for watching, and hope everyone has a good day, good night, and God bless.